Today we're going to take a look at what the future holds for this relationship. Choose the card that resonates with you from the 3 represented by the rose lock. Double tap the table to connect with it, and before drawing, be sure to enter your chosen word on the screen. A further check and induction between the energy link and the board will make it better, and the accuracy of the board will be higher 3-2. Have you made a choice between 2 and 1? First, let's take a look at the word choice. If you draw this card, you know that your emotional future may enter a calm psychological state. It'll be stuck there, making you feel tormented. Anyway, you can't kill me, can't let go. Really can't let go and abandon these feelings, but it seems like there isn't enough confidence and courage to keep going. It feels like stuck in a stalemate situation, neither up nor down. It's hard to decide, and it feels like the whole emotion is stuck in a stagnant period. There's no way out. It's wrong. There might be reluctance in the heart. The past emotions, the intensity and sedimentation of emotions are still there. There is no way to abandon it. There is no way to truly let go, give up. But it feels like it's hard to move forward. Maybe really many problems can't be solved and have no confidence to go on. It's very hard to return to that very happy and pleasant atmosphere and state. Both parties are actually suffering a lot of pain and feel very tired. It may develop in this direction, so actually there will still be some hardships. This is not enough torture. Let's fight together. It's like there is no emotion between 2 people. It's already come to an end. It's already at that moment of drama. Actually, the feelings between the cats are still there. But the key is, in terms of solving emotional problems, the contradiction problems mentioned above may not be well handled, which leads to a stagnation or bottleneck in the relationship that cannot be broken through. Let's keep it between us, not arguing. It's like torturing each other. This feeling. So it's worth paying attention to this debut card, baby, in the future. Pay attention to the direction of this card, which is actually problematic. There may be some issues with the problem. I suggest to make timely adjustments and improvements. How to adjust and improve. You may have some issues, how to follow the rules. I suggest you can find me for an individual appointment queue. We will look at what your situation is about. Can you give some influence? That's it. This kind of help might be more significant. And next, let's look at how to draw this card. If you draw this card, your relationship will develop towards a happy and fulfilling direction. The other party, obviously, his emotions, he will actually have a certain depth in their backhand short. Out of the surface, not that casual, I actually like you. Then let's get along, let's fall in love, right? And just live one day at a time. Not like this. He is actually very sincere in investment and payment. He will again express his feelings and passion for you, transform into some practical actions, want to hurry up and care for what. So this kind of feeling will actually develop in this happy and contented direction in the future. Of course, there may be some setbacks and twists and turns. It's normal to have some quarrels and fights. This is actually a process of grinding and heartache. Of course, the problems that should be paid attention to still need to be paid attention to so that the bonding between each other will be higher and the grinding between the 2 parties will be better. Right? You are happy and full, and the score will be higher that state. It will get better and better. Both parties can distribute together, really feel very stable, have enough sense of security. So cancelling the loan guarantee is relatively fair. And at the same time, some minor problems that occur in daily life or during the interaction need to be noticed, tolerated, and understood. If you yourself are still unsure, or say you really want to know what will happen or where people exist, I want to avoid those problem areas in advance. It's still the same. Find me for a separate date. We will look at the situation of the 2 of us specifically. Where are some simple problems? Let's see how we are going to listen to how to avoid what. How can this mutual feeling develop like this? It will be better. Can't cover so much scary. Finally, let's look at the card drawn by choosing to spend this capital. If you get this card, the baby could return to the future and possibly developing the scope of this thought. Why? Because both parties may get more and more tired. Because the other person can't provide you with enough security, you will switch heads and hands. You always have uncontrollable. Sometimes you might feel that he doesn't love you anymore, doesn't care about you or the lawsuit. You may even think that it's over between you two. It's easy to let your mind wander, to switch back and forth with no certainty in your heart. Because you can't get the sense of security you want in this relationship, and the stable feeling on the other person, and there are some problems between each other. Both sides have not really communicated directly with smuggling to solve it, and let the problem exist between the two sides. So the whole future development will go to other emotions, or even to the direction that is hard for you to break. Really need to pay attention. Even in the present, you should catch up with the forum area. If you don't know where this direction is, or you can't adjust or improve, you don't know what we should do. You can arrange it separately, and then we can look at it in detail and solve it specifically. Where might the problem be? That's all for today's arrangement of content. If you want to further and more detailed understanding of the relationship between you, what should I do? What should I pay attention to? How to avoid? How to adjust and improve? What is best for us? How to deepen the emotional connection between us two? The emotional connection will become more and more coordinated instead of always being in one. Feeling more and more tired or unable to communicate, how to increase this kind of communication between both sides. Feel free to find me for normal interactions and so on. Go see us alone. Go see tarot for specific guidance, because what we see today is a public show. The public show is actually for the public. It does not specifically solve problems for you. So when you really want to use this paragraph, I'm really lost and confused about my feelings. I don't know where the direction is. Then I need the guidance of Tarot Gun to see where this improving and adjusting direction is and how I should adjust. Energy field, do I need to do some promotion and improvement? Do some blessings? Is it necessary or needed? This all needs to be analyzed according to your situation. Everything is done to make this relationship better and better. So we must analyze, interpret, and improve based on our own personal situation.